into Sableye. Holy shit. So I'm guessing it's wishy-washy hydro pump is what's going on here. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna beat this. What is going on, everybody? It is NexusComplex, and we are back for our official playoff matchup, not the evil Luke stuff. That was a playoff matchup, but this is actually my playoff matchup. We are taking on our buddy, the Savior Cody. His channel link is in the description, but chances are, if you've been watching my stuff, you've already heard of him. If you wanted to, you already subscribed. But if you haven't already, you should definitely go check his stuff out. Very good content. Good battler, different strategies and stuff. He does some more off-the-wall crazy things, and it just some things you wouldn't even think of. So definitely go check him out if that's something you're kind of interested in doing. He's got a solid team. We actually played him in, I think, week 2. Week 2, we were able to get the win. His team has changed significantly since then. He's added Celesteela. He still has Regirock, but he dropped the Regigigas. Still has Wheezing Galar, so Misty Surge is something that he could bring to the table. Obviously, we have it with Finny as well. And yeah, it should be an interesting matchup. If my energy level seems off, it is because I woke up from a nap. So to get me back to where I need to be, drinking some Bang Miami Cola. Love this stuff. Drinking stuff way too much, most likely, but it is good and I enjoy it. So we're just kind of coming straight forward. Celesteela and Regirock don't really like the things Cinderace Libero can do. He gives them issues. One of the things that was added to the team that could give us a little bit of worry, a little bit of issue, is Alakazam. Alakazam is really good support. It's probably going to have a Focus Sash or a Mental Herb. It can speed swap. It can do a whole bunch of other things. It can set screens, it can set reflect. But with a team like that where we have the speed advantage, chances are something like a speed swap could happen. Things like that. So it's just something we have to look out for. Regirock, if it gets going, especially if it has like Vest, is just going to be an issue for sure. So if we can stop, if we can limit, obviously in any game, it's stupid for me to say. I feel like one of those football analysts that just tells you nothing. Like, if you score more points than the other team, you're gonna win the game. Yeah, if I limit if I can figure out what he wants to do and limit it, then we can win the game. Same thing with him. You know, it really comes down to whose team can operate the way that they were designed to. The matchup on paper looks good for me, but I mean, Regirock, I saw him just taking like max geysers in the rain. In the face. In the face. And he just kept going. So that is scary. I feel like my team is very solid. We have a nice little mixture. But it all comes down to what we do in the battle. Guess we'll just roll with Genesect, I guess. Yeah. Sounds good to me. So obviously, the team that shows on the screen seems like it probably wants to set Trick Room or do speed swap stuff. So I'm assuming... Okay, so this is probably going to be speed swap. Celesteela, most likely. Unfortunately, I led a Zelf here. So I'm guessing this is going to be a speed swap. Alakazam's probably going to speed swap Celesteela. Or it's going to set Trick Room. Either way. I could have read it wrong. If I would have imprisoned and done Trick Room, that would stop that. But I'm guessing it's speed swap. Okay, so it's sashed. Expected that. So let's go out here into Finny and see what we're dealing with in terms of the speed swap or the Trick Room. So there's the speed swap. So I made the right call in terms of that. Max Quake. Finny should take that really well. And we'll Fire Punch the Celesteela. Getting that special defense up is crazy. Weakness policy. I should have seen it coming. Should have seen that coming. So now, we're gonna set Trick Room, hopefully. The problem is here, I think, I don't know what Celesteela gets, and if it will knock me out, essentially. And I think I need to try to get rid of Alakazam. So we're gonna hope that it doesn't have anything like crazy for Finny. Oh, it's got Overgrowth. Please, Finny, live it. Nope. Alright. But that's not really okay. So, yeah. So the Reuniclus comes out, that's really good for that. We stop the Celesteela a little bit. So unfortunately, Genesect is not looking great here, right? Protect. Yeah, I think I just protect and see what happens here. As far as I know, I don't think Steela can really do much to Genesect. Like, it can try to, it could like Airstream. But the Airstream's not going to hurt right now, and it's only going to hurt his team because I just set the Trick Room, which is not anything that I intended to do. But the speed swap Alakazam to Celesteela, it is faster. They're faster than me right now. So I'm not sure what's up with the neutralizing gas move here. Ooh, that burn is huge. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, he neutralized Levitate. Ah, that's smart. It's a smart thing that he did. So we outlasted the Trick Room, which was good. I think now we're going to try to do what we can do to clear some things off the field. We should go before Stila, but after Wheezing. Wheezing probably has Heat Wave, if I had to guess. He might have spec'd Wheezing to be able to kill Genesect with the Heat Wave. I hope not, because this is kind of what we're going for here. But regardless, I think even if it hits the Heat Wave, we don't die maxed, and we'll kill with the Steel Spike. Celesteela is burned, so it really limits what it can do. Alakazam, if it comes back out, it's going to be slow because of Trick Room. And Reuniclus could do well, but it doesn't want to deal with Genesect. So really, if I can clear Wheezing off the field here, I think we have a good shot. Dazzling Gleam? So Zelf is doing really good damage right now. So I have to guess that Reuniclus is coming next. I don't think Steela gets a Fire-type move. It might just try to go for... a Zelf. Seed Bomb to a Zelf. Zelf is tanking this shit right now. So I gotta imagine Reuniclus is coming out. Yeah, so Reuniclus is gonna be the fastest thing on the field right now. Either way, it's not going to nothing in the back is going to appreciate a max Flutterby from Life Orb Genesect, and Reuniclus cannot kill Genesect. You get Ally Switch, but even then it only helps so much. If I had to guess, I would say the Reuniclus is an attacker, more so than support, based on the team that he brought. So I'd be surprised if Reuniclus has Ally Switch, but it could. It very well could. Oh, it does have Ally Switch. Okay. So I think this Flutterby probably won't kill, but it could. It tanks it. It's, 4 times resistant. But it drops a special attack, which is the bigger thing for me, honestly. Because Reuniclus is more of the threat now. I really wish I had Sucker Punch now. That sucks. Alright, so we're gonna go last with Cinderace. That is a faux show. Because of the Scarf. Don't know how many turns of Trick Room we got left. How many do we got left? So this is the last turn Trick Room. So basically, if I could have just lived one more time, we would have been okay. Nothing's gonna like a Pyro Ball. Nothing's gonna like a Steel Spike. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so I guess he forfeits there. Guess saving information for the next one, I'm guessing. So So we're going to try the other team out. The other team is way more offensive with the Finny. I'm not sure if he built multiple teams. If he only has one team, that would make sense of why he just did the disconnect there, just to not see. Just doing some scouting at that point. So we get the first one. We win one more and it's over. No Reggie Rock. That is interesting. I didn't expect that. So this team, I'm gonna assume Leipard's gonna be up front. Alexander might set Trick Room here, or it'll do speed. I'm not sure. Could really go either way. We're gonna try. So Sableye can trick. Obviously, it can't trick to Liepard because it's a dark type. But if we lead Crocodile and Sableye, it can't do any prankster stuff to them. And then we can just worry about the other Pokemon instead of Liepard. It's probably gonna fake out Crocodile, if I had to guess. If he leads. Ooh. So we're just going to hard swap into Genesect here, save Crocodile for later. I'm not sure what the plan is for Wishy-Washy here. Interesting. Whatever they do, I don't think it's going to really hurt Genesect much. Yeah, I figured the Dynamax is coming with Wishy-Washy. I'm not sure what the plan. I know Wishy-Washy is like a monster, so I'm guessing it's going to be like a weakness policy thing for Wishy-Washy. I'm guessing it can go special and physical because its stats are just super strong when it's schooling. But we'll see, I guess. The Rage Powder makes sense. I'm really wondering what he's doing here. Max Geyser into Sableye. Holy shit. So I'm guessing it's Wishy-Washy Hydro Pump is what's going on here. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to beat this. Because I don't have anything to do any damage to Wishy-Washy. Yeah, I don't have anything that can stop that. And if it's killing things like that, then yeah, then I'm probably not going to stop that. Probably need a Finny. Yeah, I think it really comes down to the fact that the only chance I have is if I outlast this Dynamax. It's the only chance I have. That's okay. He's trying to stop Libero, which is not gonna matter because I'm gonna swap out. He's also stopping Prankster. So, you know, the Max Geyser into Cinderace is 100% what's going to happen here. So Brody's going to go down because the Hydro Pump is going into that slot. Yeah, I just chose the wrong Pokemon. I thought for sure that Genesect would be able to live that, but I just wasn't planning on it. I didn't really think about it coming. Alright, so we can't change types, and we got nothing. Like, we got nothing to stop this thing. So we're just gonna have to high jump kick, max high horsepower. Actually, no, not even high, not even max. Fuck. So yeah, the only chance I have here is reducing the HP so the schooling stops. That's pretty much the only thing that I have here. So if I can do that by doubling in here, like if this high jump kick hits and the max darkness does enough damage, I don't know if does the schooling stop? That's what I don't know. I've never played against Wishy-Washy. I have no idea. Like, does the schooling stop during Dynamax? Because if the schooling stops, I maybe have a chance here, but if it doesn't, I'm done. Yeah, it doesn't stop, so I'm dead here. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I just wasn't planning for it. That Wishy-Washy is insane. Oh, it's at the end of the turn, so I would have had to do it turn 2. I just waited too long. Damn. So Pyro Ball kind of screws me a little bit. I can't really do much about it. We're stuck on high jump kick, so we definitely lose. We definitely lose. Yeah, expecting the Rage Powder, he's probably gonna like, oh, he's just protecting to kill the high jump kick. So, yeah, we go down here. Yeah, he probably knows I'm banded, so is what it is. We lose this one, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I now know to stop Wishy-Washy as fast as possible. Yeah, so there we go. GG, Cody. So that is 1-1. And yeah, now I know to not let Wishy-Washy get started. So, learned a lot for Game 3. I think it's also unfortunate that I chose Crocodile and Cinderace there. I kind of was planning for Liepard. So here we go, Game 3. Let's see what we can do. Unfortunately, I did not build a team for Raikou because I just was not thinking about Wishy-Washy. So I'm wondering, should I go Finny? See, Finny has trouble with, the Finny has trouble. Yeah, Finny has trouble with the Tangela if he brings it. It can't do, like, a ton of damage to Finny, but Rage Powder is annoying. So, yeah, Wishy-Washy. Just wasn't thinking about Wishy-Washy. Yeah, and I forgot that schooling was at the end of the turn, not immediately. So I just kind of waited around too long. So let's see what I learned. Let's see what we learned. Did we learn anything? The lagging tail really doesn't help here unless... Do I go with the bunny? I don't think... See, well, that's the thing, is... It's really the only thing I have. That if Steela comes, it messes Steela up. Actually, no, Zelfa's doing a good job of messing Steela up. So I guess I go... I know he has Gleam on that thing, I think. Yeah, I guess I just go Como and let's see. Let's see what Como can do. Basically, the key is to not let the Wishy-Washy get going. So it can really mess up Genesect with the Max Geyser. I guess that's what 140 base attack can do for you. So we got a Max pretty much out of the gate, unfortunately. We got to get rid of the Tangela. So I think what we do here is we try to set the screen. Shit, he's a Hydro Pump. I don't know if he's physical or special. I don't know. So we're just gonna chance it. We're gonna flutter by the Wasabi. So we can get rid of the Tangela and stop the Rage Powders and stuff like that. I think we'll be in a good spot. Finny's got some bulk to it, so I think Finny should be able to take pretty much anything that comes its way. And the Wishy-Washy is slow, so if there's no Trick Room set, it's going to be going last. So, that being said, I think if we can get... So there's the Rage Powder expected. So if we get the light screen up, that will reduce the damage. Max Flutterby should kill Wasabi. It has Eviolite. Yes. So the screen hopefully goes up. I'm really banking that this thing is a special attacker. If it's physical, it's gonna kind of suck. I think it's special. Alright, so now what we gotta do. We can set the Reflect. That is something we could do. Alright, so that thing gets Seed Bomb. That thing is physical. What we've got to do, we'll set the Reflect. I feel okay. Do I... I think I just max Flutterby into the Wishy-Washy. And just see what happens to it. Alright, so schooling should take effect. We should outspeed here. And we'll get our Reflect up, which should limit the damage that they can do to Finny. Oh, it's a Leech Seed. Okay, that's fine. Because what we're going to do now, it's going to be fun. So we are going to Nature's Madness White Citadel, and I think even with the rain up, this Max Flare should hurt pretty badly. So we're going to cut its HP by 50 with Nature's Madness and just Max Flare. Hopefully it gets the kill. I know rain lessens it. I'm hoping that we do enough. Oh, I wasn't thinking about anything. Damn, that was dumb, Heath. God damn it. Think about your speed tiers, stupid. So he's going for basically forcing switch outs at this point. Oh, Max Quake into Finny. I'm gonna eat that up. So even with the Leech Seed now, we've set the Sun. And yeah, he's gonna get HP back, but he's not gonna outlive he's not gonna live a flamethrower. He'll probably protect. If I had to guess, he'll protect. I'm gonna knock off his leftovers. Or I could just hard swap, but I'm just gonna let him do his thing here. Actually, you know what? I probably will swap. Go into Yeller. So I'm not sure if he's gonna... I'm expecting he's either gonna protect or switch out on the White Citadel because of the sun being up. Yeah, there's the protect. So this knockoff should take away the... Oh, so he just double protects. Okay. Just gonna try to stall now. Alright, so let's see. Wishy-Washy, it's hard, but we outspeed. If he doesn't switch here, like I'm wondering if he thinks this is I wonder if he knows this is the same team, if he paid attention to know that this is Elf is the one that has Fire Punch. But either way, unless Weezing comes out, Weezing will take it pretty well. But we have the Sun. Yeah, so White Citadel leaves. Here comes Weezing Galar, which is not what we want to see for Como. still did decent damage with the Rocky Helmet. So the Dazzling Gleam will probably mess me up. But we're just going to keep doing what we're doing here. Hopefully this hits really hard. This close combat should still do something. And this Fire Punch is going to do enough damage. I'm guessing the Gleam's going to come. We probably die from it because it's 4 times effective. But not the worst thing now. These off, I'd be surprised. Let's see. Yeah, he lives it. That's awesome. So the question is, does he protect? Or does he, I'm assuming White Citadel, yeah, is going to protect. We're going to double Fire Punch into this Wheezing and kill it. So we're beat up, but we're not in a bad spot. We still got Genesect in the back. Still got Finny. The sun wore off, but Citadel still doesn't want to take a Fire Punch from these things. So here's Wishy Washy. So we're just going to close combat this thing, trying to stop the schooling basically. If we can trigger the schooling to stop, I think we're in a good spot. We have Flamethrower in the back with Genesect will outspeed. So assuming we can get rid of the Wishy Washy, we should be able to beat it. So let's see, the close combat might kill the Wishy Washy, I'm not sure. If this kills, boom, that's it, we win the game. So we got rid of Wishy Washy. Fire Punch might kill, it might not. And it kills, alright. So there we go. Pick up the win in a fantastic set of 3. Very well played, Cody. That was a great game. I will talk to you guys more about it in the post-game. So, post-game here. Great game by Cody. That second team that he had with the Wishy Washy, I just was not expecting Wishy Washy to do that well. I knew that he picked it up. He was excited about it going into the playoffs. I just did not expect it to do what it did. But thankfully, I was able to adapt the strategy, kind of learn what was going on, and was able to take it down. Taking down the Tangela was huge. So even though we lost the second match, doing the trick with Sableye on the Tangela to learn that had Eviolite was huge. Because chances are I knew that it had Eviolite, but knowing for sure, and then being able to go, okay, if I max Flutterby this Tangela and kill it and set my screens, I'll limit the damage coming and we can try to weather the storm. And once I was able to do that, we were really in a good position, especially after seeing the damage that Wishy Washy did after that max turn, after Genesect maxed and got the light screen up. I knew I made the right call there with those leads, and from then it was just trying to make good, smart moves and finish the game off. So this game, if anyone is trying to learn to play games and learn the best of 3, what we do is a little bit different than other leagues in VGC, but watching game 2 to game 3 and being able to make adaptations to the play and learn what your opponent has done and wants to do is huge. So, I'm not the best competitive Pokemon player, not by a long shot. I feel like I'm okay, but the biggest thing to take away from games like this is learning and adapting and knowing what Pokemon want to do. It takes a long time to learn the things that happen. So best of threes are great for that. You'll see people take notes. Happens all the time. But great game to Cody. Fantastic playoff matchup. As almost fated by the Arceus and the Pokemon gods at this point, we're going to be playing Cody Z in the second round. This will be the third different draft league in a row that we've played in the playoffs. And that'll be our, hopefully just 9th and 10th games. I take it 2-0. But more than likely, 9, 10, and 11. But yeah, it's been a good season thus far. The Nidokings move on. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I have been NexusComplex. And I will see you guys on the next one.
But I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly, let's go.